Corey Sanders, one of the cockiest high school basketball players that we have ever seen. But what happened to him? And today, I'm here to explain to y'all his story. So what's good, y'all? It's Matt LBG, and we are back with another story video, man. I know I've taken a long break from these, but I'm back and I'm going to grind out these videos for y'all. If y'all new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you like videos like this. It really helps the channel out, it helps me grow. I'm finna hit 2,000 subscribers. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video, man. If you have clicked on this video, I assume you already know a little about Corey Sanders, but if you are new and don't know anything about this guy, let's do a brief recap. Corey Sanders was born in 1997 and attended a lot of prep schools and high schools in Florida. Corey Sanders actually did enroll at IMG Academy his junior year, but had to go back to a high school in Lakeland, Florida due to family reasons. At this high school in his junior year, he was not eligible to play the first half of the year, but in the second half, he averaged 15.7 points a game. Right shortly after this great success, he then finally transferred to West Oaks Academy in Orlando, and that's where he finished his high school career. And to go along with his early success, Sanders did leave West Oaks to the 2015 state championship. Here's a little side note to throw in that a lot of people might not know. Corey Sanders grew up with NBA player now Dwayne Bacon, and they even played on the same AAU team, so he knows what it takes. Now, as y'all are seeing in these clips, and I'm going to show you even more, he's a pretty cocky basketball player. But my hoopers out there, y'all know you got to have that confidence and swagger out there, and nobody can take that from you. Corey Sanders in high school would dance with the ball, cross you over, laugh in your face, and dunk on you and point at you. He's just one of them guys. And the crazy part about it is, you can't do nothing about it because you can't stop him. He's that good. And you also gotta keep in mind, when he was in high school, he was young, he's a kid, he's just having fun with it. And that's what you like to see out of kids. And another thing, he's really famous and was known by the Home Team Hoop series. I remember even when I was growing up and I was watching it, it was a big thing on YouTube and he was basically the star. It was just a little documentary basketball series about his grind and his decisions going into college and NBA. And one thing about Corey Sanders that people need to know, when there's a camera and he knows, he shows out. I don't even know if y'all picked up on it. Notice in these clips when he crosses somebody, dunks on somebody, or just does something crazy, what's the first thing he does? He looks straight for that camera and shows out. He's one of the guys who thrives off of attention and he loves it and it elevates his game. And that's a good thing. Wrapping up Sanders' high school career, he finished as a 4-star recruit and was heavily recruited and committed to UCF. But he then decommitted and signed with Rutgers. His rookie season at Rutgers couldn't have gone any better. He averaged 15.9 points as a freshman and just played with good poise and just looked like he was ready. With Sanders shooting over 42% from the field and over 31% on 3, a lot of people thought he was going to go to the draft this year. And quite frankly, if he would have left after his freshman year, he probably would have got drafted high or at least drafted. His freshman and rookie year, it went great. He showed all that swagger and confidence. He matured a little, so it wasn't as much as it was in high school, but he matured a lot and he looked like he was ready for the NBA. In a tough conference playing for the worst team in the conference, it's hard to put up these numbers for back-to-back years because people know about you and then they focus on you. So coming back, this is what was going to hurt him. He did test the NBA waters, but he talked with his family and he did decide to come back, and it might have been the wrong choice. With Rutgers picked to finish last again in the conference, things weren't looking that great. And with teams knowing what he can do night in and night out and not having that much help, it's just going to hurt him even worse because they're just going to double team him. So as y'all guessed it and what I'm basically leading up to, he had the sophomore slump. Now, it wasn't a bad year at all, he just struggled because he got double teamed, and for a player that's cocky, has a lot of confidence, it's really frustrating and you tend to force bad shots. Drawing a lot of attention on offense and basically being the only player that was even really good on Rutgers, he only shot 38% from the field his sophomore year. And also to go with that, his 3-point percentage even went down as he only shot 26%. Now that's pretty bad. And to make things even worse, his free throw percentage went down 10% and his assists went down 4 to 3. And then his points per game went from 15.9 to only 12.8. Although the stats looked very rough compared to his rookie year and was kind of disappointing, he did mature and he played with better IQ, and even his coaches said that. As y'all know and as y'all see, he has bounce, so he can play defense, offense, rebound, do everything, and his coaches were expecting a lot out of him, and they made him do all of this. So it's hard taking on the whole load, and like I said, it can be frustrating. With this sophomore season coming to an end, things weren't looking as bright as his rookie year. But with all this slump and stuff, he still was drawing a lot of attention from the NBA, so he decided to test the waters again.
You know, most teams are worried about if I'm going back to school or not, so you know, Sacramento was one of those teams that, you know, just brought me in anyway, and I wanted to see what I had.
Are you going back to school?
You know, I'm really leaning towards coming out, but I wanted to get some feedback from the Kings and see, you know, how they feel about me, and then I think I'll just go from there. Real tough, because you never know, like, you know, which path is going to lead to where you want to go, you know, so, you know, it's just going to take, you know, some prayer, talk to my people, and, you know, just see what they think and see, you know, what the best decision would be.
And like he said, man, he talked to a lot of teams. I think he even went out and worked out with a couple of teams here and there. But after a lot of praying and a lot of thinking with his family, he decided to return for his junior season. This was actually very shocking, as a lot of people thought he was going to go to the league, but he didn't, and man, he went off. I'm going to just show y'all some quick highlights here and there, show you his buzzer beaters here and there, and man, in the tournament, he just exploded. When I was gathering clips for this video, it just mind-boggled me how he's not in the NBA right now. I don't know if y'all get that feeling, but he plays and shoots and takes shots kind of like Kemba Walker. That's who he reminds me of. And in the tournament, you saw it full on. He played just like him, hitting crazy and clutch shots and leading his team. But going back to his high school days, man, when you're a cocky and confident player like that, you hit one or two shots, it just fuels the tank and you can't be stopped. One thing that cocky players typically do, and my hoopers out there, y'all know, they tend to take shots that non-cocky players don't take, because they just have that much confidence in their ability. Now, whether they can make them or not, that's a different story. His junior year, he got his stats right back where they should be. He shot over 40% from the field, but shot a very lousy 22% from three. Now, I know y'all hear that, y'all like 22%, that's terrible. But a lot of these are in one-on-one, late shot clock, heavily contested, and when you're the main guy, it happens. He did get his free throw percentage back up to 70% and got his points per game back up to 15.2, and that's great because he's getting doubled and sometimes even triple teamed. Being the main focus on offense and defense for the other teams, it's hard to average 15 points per game in a pretty solid league. So I would say his junior year was by far his best year because he played more maturely, and stats only mean so much. His IQ improved and everyone said that. And plus, like I said, he exploded in his tournament, so he turned even more heads at the right time. Kind of like Steph Curry did. You got to play your best near the end of your college career, and sometimes you can get lucky. Now, I'm not saying Steph Curry got lucky to get drafted, but you know, say Steph Curry doesn't do as good as he did in that tournament, or like right here, Corey Sanders, you might not get drafted as high. Whereas if you do good, you can get drafted higher because you're playing your best basketball at the right time. With the draft coming around, things aren't looking necessarily great, but they are looking good for Corey Sanders. Although we know, and even the scouts know, that he can score at will, and he's really good with the ball in his hands, and he has a high IQ, he's not as tall as other players. Now, I know height isn't everything. There's always that one Isaiah Thomas player, but height somewhat is everything in the NBA now, and he's only 6'2". And just being honest and just saying it, there's 6'2" guards that can score almost everywhere. With most people actually projecting him to get drafted very late in the second round, he didn't get drafted, and it was kind of disappointing. Because you know, when most people declare for the draft, they're almost certain or pretty sure that they're going to get drafted or get picked up as an undrafted free agent. But unfortunately for Corey Sanders, this did not happen. So in the 2018 draft, Corey Sanders went undrafted and did not get picked up by any teams. Going from a 4-star recruit and very cocky and confident player, this does something to one's ego. Keep in mind, even in college, he was the guy, and a lot of people projected him to be in the NBA like his friend Dwayne Bacon, but it just didn't plan out for him at this moment. But since that didn't plan out, he's not done. In 2018, Sanders signed a deal with the Rio Grande Valley Vipers of the NBA G League. But Sanders was then waived by the Vipers on November 1st in 2018. Then in January in 2019, Sanders signed with the Mega Basket Georgia of the Georgia A-League. Now, I'm not even going to try to act like I know what the A-League is. I'm going to guess it's lower than the G-League. I just don't know, but I know he's in that. And as of right now, when I post this video, he's still playing in the Georgia A-League, and he's having a very successful career there. Now, as y'all see, and as I show y'all in these clips, he's still playing like the Corey Sanders we've come to know. But, and another thing you will see is that he's not being as cocky as he was in high school and even in college. He's just playing the game and acting more mature, and that's great. And like I told y'all, he didn't shoot the ball very well in college from behind the arc, the three-pointer. He's improved on that tremendously at the next level. If he's open now, he's not hesitating. If he gets an inch of space, he's pulling and he's hitting them at an efficient rate. So from what I've seen, watched, and looked at his numbers and stuff, he's having a very good career and being successful there. As a basketball fan, I would like to see if this guy could get in the NBA. I wonder if he'd be as cocky as he was in high school or even college, or how he would show out, or how he would even perform, but I'm very interested to keep up with this guy. I wish him the best of luck, and I hope he keeps working hard like he has been. He knows how to grind, that's one thing I'll say, and hey man, I hope he at least gets a shot one day. But then, I gotta come back to reality. Personally, I don't know if he can make it. With only being 6'2", you gotta be able to shoot the ball if you're smaller than most guards. I think he's getting to where he can shoot good enough, but I really just don't know if he can make it, but I'm definitely gonna keep up with him. But hey man, if y'all think he's gonna make it, y'all drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. I really just don't know. But hey man, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like for more story videos like this. I tend to make videos like this here and there. So like I said, if y'all like them, y'all want to see more of them, leave a like for your boy. I'm finna hit 2,000 subscribers, so y'all hit that subscribe button too. You know, drop some comments down below. I like interacting with y'all. And hey man, I'm gonna keep grinding. I said comments, but yeah man, like I said, do all that stuff. I love replying, interacting with y'all. Y'all share this video with y'all friends if y'all learned something. I like to inform y'all, entertain y'all, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned. And like I said, we finna hit 2,000 subscribers. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just excited and just happy. To me, it's just a number, and I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep posting the best content I can. I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna keep posting the best videos I can. I hope y'all guys enjoyed, like I said. And hey man, I'm out y'all. Peace. Oh yeah, and I forgot to throw this in there, little PSA message, public service announcement. Hey man, let's be great. That's what I say. Matt LBG, that's what it stands for. I just like to inspire others, motivate others, and just help others want to help others do better. Inspire people to inspire other people. That's what we're about here on this channel, just inspiring people. Everybody can be great. That's why I say let's be great. So hey man, if y'all new, join the wave, man. We just gonna keep getting bigger and better. It's just a family here. We like to grow, get better. I like to inspire people. So that's all I had to say. And I appreciate everyone that watches my videos or anything. If you're a hater or fan, I appreciate you. I just appreciate you. If you don't like the video, leave a dislike. It lets me know. But if you do, leave a like, man.